Good morning, my friends. Today's Thursday. I'm doing this video in English for the most part. I want everybody to see a life working at the flea market or buying liquidation pallets. What I do for a living is I buy pallets, liquidation pallets. I buy storage units. I buy anything that will help me make money. So we are going to get ready. This video is to show you guys my process. This is my trailer. We do have about 5 pallets on this trailer. I have 2 in back of my truck right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave these 2 pallets in back of my truck because that's what we're gonna sell tomorrow. But we need more merchandise. So what I usually do is I go through and I take one of these pallets out and all the little bags on the side and load up my truck. So we're gonna show you the whole process, how to sell liquidation pallets. So we buy pallets. The bad part about pallets, you never know what's in there. So I mean, you can see on the top, you're always hoping there's something good. So we're gonna cut open this pallet. We're gonna try to find out if there's any good stuff, cheap stuff. We're hoping for good stuff because when there's good stuff, more money we make. We have to find a way to cover the cost of the pallet. So what we're gonna do is cut it open. And once we cut it open, we're gonna bag it up. And once we bag it up, we're gonna load it up in my truck. And we're just gonna hope that there's good stuff. I mean, there's a bunch of lasers. I did buy a lot of lasers. But we need to hope that there's a lot of high-end stuff. As long as there's high-end stuff, it will cover its pallet. It'll cover the cost of the pallet. So as you can tell already, looks like a mess right now, but we will bag it up. When you look in there, you see stuff from Home Depot, you see little things laying around. We just got to cross our fingers that something comes out. Go ahead and cut it. So as you can see, some blades, I mean, something like that will sell for 10 bucks, $8. So everything counts. I mean, we have these for around $5. That's what we sell them for. So it's like a volume thing. The more things you get, anywhere from $3 to $5. So I mean, so far looking at this pallet, there's nothing really high end yet, but there's a lot of good little stuff that you can sell for $3, $5. So look at it this way: if there's over 1,000 items in this pallet and you're making $3 to $5, I mean, you can make some money. I mean, not everything sells, so you got to look at, say, half of it. So if there's 500 items and you make an average of $3 a piece, you're making $1,500. But there's a lot more than that. You got to pay for gas. You got to pay for your spots at the flea market. So it's just not like, oh wow, I'm gonna go buy a pallet and I'm gonna make $1,500. There's a lot of costs. You got to pay employees. So that's why I buy so many pallets. But if you could find an item that's worth, you know, $200, well, you just paid most of your pallet, let's say. And so then that's when you start making profit. Right now you can see some of the stuff we have in this pallet. You know, a lot of things at Home Depot or wherever you purchase your stuff might cost you $10, $15 brand new. I'll turn around and sell it for $5. So that's why we have a lot of customers. I do have a shop also. I put this stuff in my shop here in El Paso, 2911 Alameda Avenue. Lots of people like to save money. There's nothing wrong with saving money. We all want to save money. And so that's why liquidation pallets usually do very, very well, as long as you know how to sell it, market it, and you know what you're doing. So we're going to keep digging through and see what else we could find in these pallets. Oh, here's some of the stuff we gotten out so far. We're bagging the stuff up just easier that way. And then we're going to unload it tomorrow at the flea market. In a second, I'm going to show you guys some of the higher end stuff we got, just so you have an idea what we're looking for, the things that could come out of these pallets. So we're about halfway through, a little more than halfway through these pallets. We still have a bunch more pallets that we will not open this week. We either open them during the week or we'll sell them by the pallet or save them for next week. Just so you could get a little peek, see what we got so far. So we are almost done emptying out this pallet. There's really no high-end stuff yet. But as you can tell, we're at the bottom of this pallet. There's still a lot of good stuff. $5, $8, $6, $2, $3, $1. The good thing about the people in El Paso, they like to save money. And pretty much everything will sell. I mean, I might get stuck with some of it, but once I get stuck with it, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and transport it to Mexico and try to get rid of it from there. And then, believe it or not, I just donate it to other people for free once I cannot sell it no more. But this is what's left in this pallet. It's pretty much empty. I'm still gonna record and show you guys some of the higher end stuff that did come in the pallet. So here's some of the stuff that did come out. We got some lasers. Well, I bought a bunch myself, but in these pallets usually lasers show up. So it's a laser. I mean, something like that will sell for $60. We sell everything way cheaper than what it would be at the store. That's why we do such a high volume. I have a jack, I have a work bag. The work bag I'll probably sell for 10, the jack anywhere from 20. Maybe something like this for $5-6, even $8. An extract for $20 to $15. More lasers, some more blades or whatever you want to call them. Extension cord probably 15 because it is a heavy duty. There's a rigid nail gun, Makita saw, some more blades, a lot of tile this time. But all this stuff sells. Christmas lights, I'll probably do these for $5. They are brand new. They're probably like 20 something dollars in the store. Unfortunately, it's not Christmas, but people will still buy them as long as the price is correct. So we still have a lot of bags. We're almost completely done with this pallet. The other pallets I'll take out next week. This is how many bags I already brought up to the truck. This is stuff from last week. So it looks easy. It isn't really easy. It is a lot of work, but I mean, sometimes a lot of work pays off because you can make money. Like I said once before, if you sell 100 items or 1,000 items, say 1,000 little items, even for $2-3 a piece, it could be a couple $1,000s. So I mean, that's the process so far on these pallets. I still have a lot more stuff for next week. Keep in mind, I still have in back of my truck 2 pallets that I will be unloading tomorrow, and you will be able to see what's in those pallets. And we still have this whole thing full right there. So that's just a little bit of an idea what could be coming out of these pallets. Sometimes we get some really high-end Makita, Milwaukee, brand new drills. I mean, that's when we really make some money. Here, there's really nothing super high-end, but there's a lot of little stuff that will sell. I mean, something like that, believe it or not, I'll sell for $10. It'll sell right away tomorrow. So now you got a better idea on some of the process. So here we are. We just got set up. We're in line now for tomorrow morning. Believe it or not, you guys are probably not going to believe this, but tomorrow morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, I head down here, sit in my car, wait for them to open. They do open at 6 a.m. The reason why I get up at 2 in the morning is because I do live in Mexico, Juarez, Mexico, and so I have to cross the border, and sometimes there's a big line. So I do wake up every Friday morning at 2 in the morning to make sure I get here in time by 6 a.m. because I have to be here by the time the gate opens. And the reason why I'm here so early and all is because I want to make sure I get my favorite spot. I usually set up in the same spot, but if I was to show up here on Friday, I'm not going to get my spot. And I have a lot of friends, customers that know where I'm set up already. So we're already set up. There's the 2 pallets you guys see in the back of the truck. Now we just have to wait until tomorrow morning. Okay, my friends and followers, family, this is my store that I have over here on Alameda and Piedras, 2911 Alameda. Just giving you guys a look out. So pretty much what happens is whatever's left over from the pallets, I do try to sell it here in the store. I do highly recommend, if you are doing pallets, liquidation pallets, the best thing to do is the higher end stuff, the stuff that has more value, you know, throw it up on Facebook, put it on Craigslist. That way you could try to make the most with your product. Me personally, I just sell everything cheap. Whatever I don't sell, I do bring it here in my store. My store's name is La Segunda's Flea Market Warehouse. I am located in El Paso, Texas. I also buy storage units. I haven't bought too many storage units right now just because I've been doing a lot of these pallets, but I carry movies, I carry knickknacks, I carry clothes, So I mean, there's a lot of options out there, especially if you're trying to make some extra money. Buy liquidation pallets, buy storage units, throw it on Craigslist. I do highly recommend going to your local flea market, farmer's market. There's a lot of different options out there. If you guys are liking my videos so far, please push like, subscribe. I do a lot of different videos. I do them in English, I do them in Spanish. I am in El Paso, Texas. I am from Colorado. I've been here for about 4 years now. And I just want you guys to get a look at my lifestyle, the way that I'm trying to make a living. Everything with the virus, the COVID virus, kind of put a damper to everything. But we're still trying to make that extra money, you know? Because unfortunately, even though there's a virus, we still got to pay bills. We have kids, we have family. So this is just my store. If you guys like it, please hit like. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. I really appreciate it if you shared. And there'll be more videos. So good morning, everybody. Today's Today's Friday. We're getting set up for the first day of sale, Friday today. We're here in El Paso, Scott, at the flea market. Just showing you that we're getting all the tables ready. This is the same stuff you saw on that one pallet. As you can tell, now that it's being organized, you can start seeing some of this stuff that's out there that has a little value to it. There's a lot of Christmas lights that I mentioned in one of the videos. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday. We do have way too many Christmas lights. So just giving you an outlook of what we got so far. We still have a lot more to take out. I still have 2 pallets in the back of the truck. We're taking stuff out of the truck. We're just trying to fill these tables up, and they're already getting filled up with 1 pallet. I need to go buy some more tables for some reason, but that's part of the game, just so you can get a better look. So doors do open at 8 a.m. We have to be here by 6 a.m. So we're still trying to get more stuff out. And this is how you get rid of this stuff, is just by throwing it on tables, going to your local flea market, and trying to just get rid of everything. Like I told you once before, if you sell the items for $2 to $3, you have over 1,000 pieces. Do the math, there's money to be made. So people are showing up, people are buying things. Like I said, some people start putting quite a bit of things together, and other people just buy 1 or 2 things. So this is how you make money, just selling either individually, in bulk. Obviously, if you can sell in bulk, it's always better. Keep in mind, I have so much of it, so I don't have a problem selling it in bulk. So this is how our morning's starting off. Quite a bit of people here right now. Just hoping we make some money. It's supposed to be really bad weather on Sunday. We'll find out for sure 100% how Sunday's going to be. If we're going to set up or we're not going to set up. We will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have way more people. As you can tell right now, it's pretty empty. There's nobody selling. Fridays, a lot of people from Mexico come over who can still cross, and they buy stuff to resell. So a lot of these people buy stuff to resell it, not for themselves, to resell it. That's how they make money. So that's why they buy it in bulk. Or some of them are contractors, and they know they're going to save a lot of money by buying it through me. They're getting it less than half the price. So they save themselves a lot of money, and they make themselves a lot of money. So far, this is how the morning's going.
How much is this?
60 bucks. 60 bucks, yeah. That's the best deal you're gonna get in town. They're over $100. That one does the whole X thing. It's not the dot, it's the actual, like the cross. Para medir. Están baratos, valen más de $100. Fácil, más de $100 en Home Depot. Ese está nuevo, el que agarró él está nuevecito. Tengo usados. Go ahead.
60, I'll give you 50.
Oh, come on, give me a break. 55, you got a deal. 55, you got a deal.
How about these?
I'll do
60.
Nah, I can't do 60. I'm asking 10 on that hammer. I'll do 15.
Okay.
15 plus 55.
Plus 50.
55. I gotta make some money, man. Rough week. Yeah, you picked a brand new laser. That's pretty sick. There might be a couple more brand new ones if you want to take a look in there. I do have a couple more at the store too, if you're looking for more lasers. ¿Cómo estamos, hombre?
Ahí está, güey.
So we're still selling and selling and selling and hoping for something. People are still looking at tools. They're still looking at merchandise. So when you buy liquidation pallets, I highly recommend find your local flea market. The higher end stuff, you could put it online. You could put it on Craigslist and sell the higher end stuff. But all this little knick-knack stuff, you rent a space for 30 bucks or 20 bucks, whatever your local flea market's charging you, and just get rid of it. I mean, sell it at a good price. You have 1,000 pieces, you make $2 to $3 off a piece, you can make $2,000 to $3,000. And don't be afraid to just get rid of it, because there's so many pallets out there. So me, I mean, my prices are sometimes way too low, but I'm not worried. I buy 10 pallets every 2 weeks. I buy 15 pallets every 2 weeks. So it doesn't matter. There's always merchandise. So why not just blow it out, make sure you sell a shitload of it, get rid of it, and just go buy more and more and more. So I mean, that's really important to learn that in this business. So we still got people shopping. It's a slow day. Tomorrow will be really busy. But they're still looking. They're still looking. So I mean, the most important part is just don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated, because some days are good, some days are bad. But if you just keep doing it every week, in the long run, liquidation pallets, a $4 cada par, will pay off as long as you do it the right way. Don't be afraid to sell it cheap enough just to get rid of it, as long as you're buying lots of pallets on a weekly basis. Now, if you're buying a pallet once a month, then you might want to sit on it, put it online, raise your prices. But me personally, like I said, I'm buying 10 to 15 pallets every 2 weeks. So I just need to get rid of the stuff. I just like getting rid of it, all of it. So I don't mind doing it cheap, because I know there's gonna be more pallets next week. Can't win. One of my sons was supposed to come out today, and he told me he was gonna be here, but I guess he decided not to work today. And the problem is, it's supposed to snow Sunday, so who knows what's gonna happen Sunday, because he might lose the sale, might lose the sale day. And I try to explain to him, you got to take advantage of when we're able to sell,
Yes.
I mean, I have a shop, so worst scenario, I could make a couple bucks in the shop, but he doesn't have no shop. He only does Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but he did the same thing last week too, so.
Oh my.
So we'll have to see what happens. But I tell him, son, you got it. We only have 3 days. You got 3 days to make money, but we'll see.
Gotta hustle.
Yeah, pretty sure he has a pretty good excuse. Not really, but
That's what kids are.
yeah. But who knows? Maybe tomorrow he'll do really good, and it'll make up for not coming out today. I just like coming out today because we get organized for tomorrow.
Okay.
I know.
You can organize?
No, not me.
I'm just asking.
Well, I used to do the organization, and
Yeah, I can tell.
you seen how that worked out. Let me see. I could do $5 on those. Hey, that's a good price.
Yeah. I'll just bought some stuff over there.
Oh, for my friend, yeah, he buys from the same spot we do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, down on the far end.
Yes.
Yeah, Rodolfo. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I got him. Switch. Your son and your grandson?
No, I don't have no. Well, I have one grandson, but he's only 2.
There was a.
Yeah, those are my sons.
Both of them are your sons.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh.
He's right there. Okay, ahí nos vemos, Lalo.
It was a blonde guy.
Yeah, he's right there in the car, truck.
Oh.
¿Cómo está, señora?
Did you get me inventory for the store?
Just this stuff so far. I haven't bought no other stuff but this stuff.
Well, that's stopping.
Yeah, stop by at the shop.
Yeah, I go like twice a week.
Yeah, please do. I'm going to start buying storage units again probably in about a month.
Okay.
So,
Ya fui a su tienda.
qué bueno, ya era tiempo.
Where's your shop?
Alameda and Piedras, 2911 Alameda Avenue. Yeah.
I mean, you open?
Yeah, we open 10 to 5. To be on the safe side, show up 10:30 because sometimes they don't show up on time.
That's every day?
Every day except for Sunday right now. I'll give you a flyer. Advertise, advertise. If you got a store, you have a web page, you got to let everybody know where you're at, your location. Advertise. That's really important in this business. You got to let everybody know where you're at.
Dad, ask where you
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Go check it out. We'll take care of you. So we just got more tables. These are my good customers, my number one customers. They just bought something for $5.
Thank you.
Gracias, thank you. So we're still organizing. We're still organizing. That's really important, probably, to organize your space when you're doing this type of business. Kind of free it up, make it look good. Still a long ways to go. Tomorrow's a busy day. But as you can tell, it just keeps getting more color, and it's looking better and better. Right now, we're tearing apart another pallet. We still have two more, well, one more after this one. As you can tell, you can see there's a lot of stuff. We got a lot of these wipes. I guess we're gonna do them for $3. There might be a good 50 of them in there. So at $3, that's 150 bucks. So everything adds up, even if it's $1, $2, $3. It's all about volume. These we do for $5. Keep in mind, you could go to my store and buy this stuff if you live here in El Paso. If you're liking my video, please subscribe, hit like, share. Light switches, I mean, we'll do these for 10 bucks for the whole box. I mean, way cheaper than Home Depot. So that's why so many people come here to me, because they know they're gonna get a bargain. They're gonna get a deal. The lasers I got for 60, I think we talked about that before. The lights for 2, 3 for 5. I mean, we have everything. You guys can see how beautiful the space is starting to look. And tomorrow it'll even look just better because we're organizing. I just bought 7 more tables because I was forced to buy them because we needed more tables. So now it's just looking better and better by the minute. So as you can tell, huh?
They're selling everything.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That's why I love these pallets. As you can tell, this pallet's almost half empty. Looks like a lot of good stuff in there. You can see everything that's in there. We're half empty. I still have one more pallet. We'll probably have to tear that one up tomorrow just because we're getting short on time. But we're still at it. We're still at it. So we're getting ready to close up. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, let me just do one more video real quick. We're getting ready to close up. Tomorrow's another day. A busy day. And as you can tell, we already got rid of one pallet. All these tables are completely full. Tomorrow we'll organize this. I mean, there's some good stuff, glasses. I mean, everything you can imagine. So we're gonna close up and tomorrow we'll hit at it again. I just wanna tell you guys thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe, hit like, and share. We just finished covering up. So that way tomorrow we don't have to worry about loading it all back up or unloading it tomorrow, so it's all covered. The bad news is it's supposed to rain tomorrow, Sunday. So I don't know for sure Sunday if I'm gonna be open or not. I guess I'll play it by ear tomorrow. But we are done for today. I do appreciate everything. And this is pretty much the whole process of selling pallets, getting it ready, and knowing a little bit more about it. I'll be putting up more videos. If there's any more stuff you'd like to know, just send me a comment. Well, we already closed. There's some guys out here who are really struggling and they really need to make some money. He's the only person that's still selling here, but as you can tell, he still has a lot of people. So this is storage units. When you buy storage units, and I'm just joking about what I said, he's a really good friend of mine. These are storage units. So I buy storage units too. So when we buy storage units, we do the same thing. We throw everything on tables. We put stuff on the floor. It's the exact same thing like buying a pallet. You know, if you have 1,000 items and a couple bucks each, I mean, you can make a couple $1,000, you know? So it's the exact same thing. I do storage units too. I love doing storage units because you can find gold, you can find cool little knickknacks. You can find collectibles and washers and dryers. But right now we're focusing on liquidation pallets. And once I start buying storage units again, I'll go ahead and start doing videos on the storage units and showing you what we find inside the storage units. So this is what storage unit stuff look like. All this is storage units. Most flea markets, and you guys probably don't know this, people are not bringing their stuff from their house that they just have laying around. These days, people are using flea markets as a type of income. So what they're doing is they're buying storage units, they're buying out garage sales, and they bring it out here, and that's how they're making money. A lot of people think, oh, flea market, people are just grabbing stuff from their house and they're bringing stuff from their house. Nobody, I mean, maybe 10% of the people are actually, not even 10%, maybe 5% of people that do the flea market are actually, you know, have stuff at home and they're bringing it and selling it. It's probably less than 5%. Most of the people at the flea market buy and resell. So they buy storage units. There's secondhand stores that do auctions where you could buy secondhand store auctions. All the people that drop stuff at the secondhand stores. They do pallets. All this you could get in pallets also. So it's a big market. There's a way to make money in this business. It's just, what do you want to do? Liquidation, storage units. You could do new merchandise. You could do whatever you want to do. I mean, you could buy new merchandise, and a lot of times the new merchandise will cost you a couple bucks an item. You sell it for $5-6, and it's the same thing. You sell 1,000 pieces, you're making $2-3 bucks. You're making $2,000-3,000. So there's a way to make money in this business. There is a way. You just got to know how, and don't get frustrated because some things don't sell. So you little by little figure out, oh, this is not selling, this is selling, this is not selling, this is selling, and then you know what to buy and what not to buy.